Time for another pallet of sand. Building sand keeps going for another week or so. Here we go. Sun's out at last, freezing this morning. Clear blue skies now, so happy days. Right, let's get all this unloaded. See how the garage is looking. I think we're alright for materials. We are running low on lime, so I need to pick up some more 3.5, 5 and 2. Got plenty of sand now. Yeah, so let's get all this unloaded. Then I've got to leave 20 bags of each, put 20 bags of that back on the van. Keep 20 bags of this building sand for the lads for tomorrow. And then I've got to get a load of bricks out the other garage to take them over to them boys. So, right, let's get cracking. Okay, so a bit of a busy morning there. All the sand's in the garages now. 2 pallet loads. Just loaded up all the materials for the boys for tomorrow. So I've got 30 bags of sand now. Building sand, plastering sand, bricks and all of their red rubbers for their job tomorrow. So that's all loaded. I'll drop all that off for them tomorrow. And it's always nice to see the garage looking full. So we're fully loaded in there now. We have loads of materials ready for next week, and then probably eat our way through the rest of this lime by the end of next week, and then load up on that. So let's get all these materials dropped off tomorrow, and the boys can crack on. If they want to work the weekend, they've got all the materials now to crack right on. So let's get back over to Charlton and do an afternoon's work there now. Okay, so we're down here on our Streatham project. This is just a little update video, how the boys have been getting on. So all of the brickwork is starting to be clean now. Cutting out and replacing all of the damaged bricks. Just done up over here today, unloading everything for the boys. So they've got all the materials they need. Let's have a little walk around and show you everything that's been done. So the bricks are coming up really nice. All of the pointing looks like it's all been cut out now. So we've got loads of bricks to repair, all of these special bricks to repair. Individual bricks to cut out and replace. So the boys are going to carry on now with all of these bricks, cutting out and replacing all of these damaged bricks. I've got my brickmaker coming on Monday to measure up all of these bricks and see what bricks we need. So all of the bricks where needed will be cut out and replaced. Couple of window sills to be changed to the original mould, like you can see there. Started taking out all of the collar joints all around the windows as well. So the lads are just marking up with the chalk all of the bad bricks that are unsavable once it's all been cleaned. But yeah, look like they're making good progress. So hopefully we get some muck on the wall soon and start the repointing over here. Oh, very cold again this morning. Feels like a late November's morning. Really fresh. But yeah, no, this is starting to take shape now. Looking really, really good. Like I say in the previous video, I think this is all going to have to come down and rebuilt over here. All of this is so loose in areas. So I think structurally we'll take it down and rebuild all of that. So I think what we'll do, get all of the pointing done, leave this area here, get all of the handmade bricks done, and then come back and rebuild that. But yeah, lads look like they're doing well over here. So I'm making good progress. So hopefully a good couple of weeks work over here, and I reckon this will all be pointing. Keep the 4 lads over here that are working over here, and then hopefully have some progress to show you middle of next week, late part of next week, how it's all going once the pointing's on the wall, because this is going to look beautiful, this project now, once it's all been repointed. It's going to set it off really, really well. So, all good over here. The lads are all getting all the materials off the van. Getting all the bricks that I loaded up yesterday, all of the sand. Lovely houses down this road in Streatham, beautiful big Victorian houses. Really nice features on these houses. So, yeah, all good over here. I'm going to take the rubbish away with me now. Get all of the bricks off the van, all of the sand off the van, and then load up all of the rubbish to keep the front of the house nice and clean for the customer. So So yeah, this is just a little update of how we're getting on over here. Right, Friday again already. Where's that week gone this week? I do not know. This week has just flown by again. So yeah, really busy week again this week. Loads going on. Hopefully got our Catford project, most 90% of that done now. All of the filling, just dropped some paint over there to one of the lads over there. Yeah, all materials have been stocked up this week. Lads are all working away, which is good. Just been over to East London this morning. The boys are over there. They've had to call it a day this morning. Unfortunately, the roof that we put up, the mono, was just too much water coming down the building. Everything's absolutely drenched over there, so they've called it a day today. So I'm literally now running around looking at jobs today. I had a look at a few over in East London this morning. I'm back over in South East London now. Just going over to one of my jobs in Dulwich. We had a bit of an issue over there. We think the roof, the joists and the beam could be actually collapsing. The customers had a structural engineer over there. I've asked her to get a structural engineer over there this week to come and have a little look. I'll show you what's going on over there in a minute when I get there. But yeah, the whole roof's completely sagging, so I need to get my roofer over there next week. It's going to have to strip the roof off and see what's going on with the wall plates and the joists and stuff, because yeah, it doesn't look good over there. And like I say, it's pushing all the brickwork completely forward on the top elevation of the building. So I'm off over there now. Then I'm going to go and check up on my lads over on our big project in Streatham, see how that's going on. Hopefully they'll have most of that done now, apart from all the handmade bricks that are being made. They're going to be starting to be made next week, so they'll take a good couple of weeks to make and then dry before we can go back and fit them. So got another scaffold going up tomorrow. It was supposed to go up today, but because of the weather this week, scaffold is a bit behind. So I've got another one going up tomorrow in Evergreen, Micheldiva Road. I think that's house number 6 on that road we've done now. Got another one going up tomorrow in Westcombe Park, Blackheath. I've got another massive one going up in Dulwich early next week. That's a real big job, front and side. And then I believe I've got another one going up. Where is the other one going up? I think there's 4 in total. I've got another one going up somewhere. I can't think off the top of my head now. Yeah, it'll come back to me in a minute. So yeah, they'll all be ready to start. Sorry, another one going up. Got to do another one. So there's 5 going up. I've got another one to start in Brockley as well. That is a big job. We're doing a whole new roof in Welsh slate over there. Proper job, this one. All Welsh slate, new roof. We're stripping all of the pebble dash off the top elevation and re-pebble dashing that. It's a Edwardian property. Then we're tuck pointing all the brickwork on the lower ground floor, doing all the masonry restoration, all the woodwork restoration we're doing over there. Roofers are going to go in first and start that before we get over there and do our work. So I was saying to one of my lads yesterday, I think we've got 13 working weeks left now till Christmas, so we haven't got much time left to get the rest of these jobs done. So but yeah, we're making better progress the last couple of weeks anyway. Once these last 2 painting jobs are out of the way, then I think I've still got to go back to my Sig Cup job. No, that's a tell a lie. I've got to go Sig Cup, that's got to be painted now, but I couldn't get on there this week because of the weather. I've got another one in Dulwich that's all been pointed and finished. That's got to be painted. So yeah, them ones have got to be done. And then once them ones are painted out of the way, we'll just literally be playing catch up now with the pointing boys. But I was chatting to my customer this morning over in East London, and she's talking about, she's been watching obviously all the videos of all our painting jobs where we're burning all the paint off, and can see how good it looks, and the finish is just, she's just said it's just incredible. So she wants to go for that now, so that's more work to be done, but that's not a problem. It's running down to 13 weeks now till that dreaded word Christmas is upon us. But yeah, all good so far. So I'm going to head out now to this Dulwich job, and I'm going to show you what's going on with this roof, see how the boys have been getting on over there, and show you what's happening in a minute. Okay, we're down here in Dulwich on our restoration project. This is the project we are having structural problems with, so let me just show you what's happening on this project. But so far everything else apart from that's going really well. Lads are doing all of the pointing all the way through the building, changing all of the bad bricks. Got to clear all of this rubbish this morning as well before I go over to Streatham. So what we decided to do is we've cleaned all of that brickwork now. We're going to leave all of the red banding, penny roll pointing till later. All the window reveals, they're all going to need doing, taking off and redoing. Probably just going to be able to get away with repair on these because these are quite solid, the lad said. It's just a few upstairs. We're also going to be looking at changing this roof as well. I've got my roofer now coming out next week because the main roof needs to be stripped off. So what we're finding on here, we didn't notice until we got the scaffolding up, so hard to see from the ground floor. Even a lot of these window heads, can you see how badly they've dropped? Keystone now, it's all dropped throughout there. The pointing's looking nice though, drying a nice colour there. So all of this paint's got to be burnt off, all of the window sills, window heads, and then obviously all restored and made good. Right, so this is what we're dealing with up here. So what we have noticed is, if you see on the camera there, how much this top 4 or 5 course is completely blowing out. So what we think is, it's hard to see now because I've had to put a roof up, but let's have a look, see if I can show you. We've got a massive dip in the roof on the front and the back. Obviously again, you know what these heavy 49 tiles are like, but there's obviously a big wall plate behind here. So what we're thinking is maybe the joists are now pushing behind here all of this brickwork forward, and it just looks like a lot of this fascia is actually holding a lot of this brickwork up. It's all deteriorated. I mean, that gap through there and underneath there, you can see how badly it's, see that? See how badly it's kicking out? So what we're going to have to do is strip the roof off, see what's going on with these joists and wall plates, etc. Fix that behind this brickwork, and then it's going to be a case of taking everything down to this level and then rebuilding everything from that level up. So yeah, it's going to be, especially now with all this wet weather, I might have to put a temporary roof up on this to strip all of the roof. Next door's okay, they don't seem to have any problems with their one. It's just, I'm not sure if they've got the old 49 tiles. No, see, they've changed all those to the internal slate. So yeah, so this is the structural problem we got over here, but everything's just cracking all the way through. So yeah, this is just a bit of a stumbling block on this one. Nothing we can't sort out, but it's just to get a second opinion, because we don't want to take all of this down and still have this issue with the roof and the beams and the wall plate behind. So that's the problem we got over here. But apart from that, everything else is going well. Like I say, we're just going to leave all of this red banding now. We'll do all of that in one go, all the penny roll pointing all the way through there, there, and then it'd be a case of decorating everything through there. So yeah, just a little update of this project, and once we get that structural engineer out, I'll show you some more progress later on. Thank you very much. Right, so this is our Streatham project. To show you a little video of how the lads have been getting on. So they've started the pointing now, so they've been working on all of the penny roll pointing on all of the London stop brickwork. As you can see there, looking really good. So we're leaving all of the red detailing brick to once all of the handmade bricks are in down low level, and then we'll start repointing all of that level downstairs. Done the samples for the customer to choose from, so we are doing this finish here. Perfect as always, so that's going to look really good on all of the reds. All of this yellow detailing up against that's going to set it off really well. Right, let's have a look upstairs, see how they've been getting on up here. Oh. So all of the penny roll all the way through there, all all through there. So all of this will be done in the same penny rolls downstairs. Got all the new bricks being made all for this area throughout there as well. Yeah, this is looking really, really nice now, taking lovely shape. Perfect finish. Right, let's have a look upstairs. So we've got the window sills will be in placed as well, so look at that, beautiful. Up here. Oh, you all up here? I thought it was all down the calf. Couldn't hear no one. Huh? How we doing? And then all through here. Cold and wet, James, yeah? That's crap, isn't it? Hello, mate. And then up there. Hello, Sergey. Hello, mate. All right, mate. Oh dear. Good morning, welcome back to another video. Been really busy last week, so I didn't get much chance to upload any footage of what we've been getting up to. So back on it this week. Really wet start to the day, so been trying to cover up one of our jobs we're working on, try and get that roof secured a bit better. Been really heavily raining over the weekend, so we had real big puddles of water on the monoflex, so yeah, a bit of a challenging start to the day. So plenty going on this week. We'll be working today on one of our paint stripping jobs. That's all been stripped now. It's looking really good already now, all the paint's been stripped, so we're going to start filling that today, get the first coat of filler on all of the stonework. We are back on one of our upper Catford jobs. That's all finished now. Customers asked us as an extra to do the front door frame and fascia and soffit to be decorated, so I just dropped James off there. Just been to Brewers to get the paint that the customer wanted for that. Tomorrow I'll be going over to Sidcup to start another painting job over there. We've got a bit of a structural problem on one of our jobs over in Dulwich. I'll get over there this week, show you what's happening over there. So we've started the job and it looks like the wall plate on the top, it's a 3-storey house. Looks like the wall plate at the top's pushing all of the brickwork completely forward, so it looks like there's a big dip in the roof, and all of the top 4 quarters of red brick and the window lintels are completely pushing forward. So we've got a structural engineer going over there this week to have a little look at that. Not a problem us doing the actual rebuilding of that, it's just structurally we want to see what's happening underneath that roof, of the joists moving, pushing forward. So we've got a structural engineer going over there this week. Our big job over in Streatham, yeah, loads of bricks to be replaced over there. The lads are still working on that. Hopefully they're going to start pointing in the next few days. Doing loads of bricks over there. Another new job started this morning over in Leighton in East London. I'll get over there this week, show you what the boys are doing over on that job. Our 2 jobs in Charlton, they're both finished. So I think we're starting to push forward a little bit now with these painting jobs. Once I get these, hopefully by the end of the week, a lot of these big painting jobs will be knocked out, and then we can really focus on catching up with the other boys with all of the repointing jobs. Got another one going up this week in Heather Green, Southbrook Road, another one in Blackheath, another one in East London in Stoke Newington. That's for a repeat customer. He's having an extension done on the back of the house, so we are doing all of the brickwork on that before the extension goes up and all of the glass goes in on the roof. So yeah, really busy week, but pushing forward, definitely seeing a bit of light at the end of the tunnel now. Moving forward, getting these big jobs push forward a bit, as long as the weather plays ball now. So yeah, fingers crossed we are catching up. So yeah, I will show you some bits and pieces, what we're going to be doing today, tomorrow in Sidcup. I'll show you our Charlton job's got to go back there later today, pin all of the cables back now. So yeah, busy week ahead, and I'll show you some bits and pieces. later on this afternoon. Monday morning coffee. Let's get these coffees on the go. Nice little coffee shop this. Do some lovely cakes in here. Very tempting. Look at these. Right, let's get these coffees and let's get cracking with this filling, eh? So it looks like it's a wet start to the week this morning. Everything over here is soaking wet. So let's see what we can get on with today. See if we can get this roof covered a bit better up on the top scaffolding. But just give you a rundown so far, how Marcus has been getting on the last couple of weeks. So all of the paint has been burnt off all of the window sills, all of the corbels, all of the bases of the columns. So what we're going to start doing today, if we can with the weather, is start face filling. Cheers mate. Start face filling all of this stonework. You can see how good it looks above the front door now. The amount of labour hours that have gone into this, getting all of the paint off, all of the profiles, all of the details, all of the capitals. Look how nice they're starting to look now. So a lot of preparations to start doing here today now. Like I say, hopefully we can get this roof on a bit better, and then the three of us will start face filling all of this stonework today. But yeah, the customer's really happy. She can't believe how well the stonework looks already without all that horrible flaky paint all over it. So all these profiles will start getting super sharp now, and hopefully this weather holds out for us and we can get cracking today. So we'll show you some filling in a minute, what materials we're going to be using, and we'll show you how we get it all face filled as long as the weather holds up. Okay, so we are down here on our Catford project again this morning. Done a good day's work yesterday, filling all of the stonework, getting everything prepared for our first rub down. So getting all our shapes ready, all down on our columns, our bases, finishing off down on the bases today. What I'm doing this morning is getting rid of all these horrible old trims down the side of the building. So to get a real nice finish on all of the brick on the stonework when you're doing this final finish, what you'll always find is when these windows have been put in, you can see they always do a horrible job with all this mastic. Look how thick that mastic looks. So what I'm going to do this morning is take, because what you'll find is once we finish this stonework, it always looks so nice and neat all down this edge. What we're finding in a lot of these jobs is the trims are just letting it down. So what we're doing now as an extra for the customers is just taking all of these trims off and getting new trims, getting all this horrible mastic off all the edges of the windows. It's just how far we go with jobs really to get a perfect finish. Now you can see this trim here. See how much horrible mastic it's got all over it. So let's get all these trims off today. Then I'll clean up all of the edges of the UPVC frame. What I'll do, get all of this off, cut all this off now, and then we'll clean this edge all the way down, and then we'll bring this filler right into that edge, and I'll get nice new trims. You can see how discoloured they are. They just look grubby, sorry. So I'm going to carry on with them, get all these trims off, and then when we come back to do the filling, we'll have a nice straight fill right up to that frame, and then we'll get the nice UPVC trims just to finish it all off, because as I say, once we do all this lovely work, all these trims always let it down. So let's get these trims off, but so far so good on here. Starting to face fill all of this stonework now, and then we'll start rubbing down all of our nosings, all our inserts, all our columns, all our miters. Start rubbing everything down in the next couple of days. So I'll show you some more bits once we get all of these trims off, clean all these windows up, and get this last bit of filling done this morning. All this has got to be done now. The customer wants all of this done. Didn't realise how much bad condition it was in, so we'll get all of this rubbed down, primed and decorated as well, just to finish it all off. So let's crack on with these trims. Something else I wanted to touch base on. I'm not sure if any other tradesmen get this, but it's just getting more and more I'll probably get 10 phone calls a week for this. I'm not sure if other tradesmen get this. So lots of people will ring me up and they'll say to me, can we get a quotation for a house that we're looking to buy? So I've done, going back a few years, good few years, I used to do it. First few I used to do for nothing, and then it got to the point the house, they wouldn't buy the house, you never hear back from these people, and I just thought, you know what, I can't keep looking at these jobs that people potentially looking to buy. So about 4 or 5 years ago I changed it to a policy where if you are looking to buy a property and you want me to drive all the way out to the property, use my petrol to get out there, survey it, go back to the office, do a quote, there's going to be £250 plus VAT fee for that. The amount of people that scream about paying this £250 plus VAT for me to go and do it. I mean, I had going back a few years, I had the same thing again, and she even left me a bad Google review about it. She rung me up, lady rung me up, said to me, can I get a quotation please? I said, yeah, of course you can. She said, oh, well, look, it's for a house that I'm looking to buy. I said to her, well, to be honest with you, I charge £250 plus VAT for that. If you buy the house and do the work from our quote, then we'll refund you the money. Yeah, but I don't want that. I said, well, who's going to pay for my time to go out there and have a little look? No, but I don't want to pay for that. Just give me a price now. I said, look, we can't give prices over the phone. I don't know what I'm looking at. So one thing led to another. She wouldn't take no for an answer, screaming and shouting at me down the phone. So I just said to her, look, I'm not doing it for nothing. That's the fee. So anyway, she left me a bad Google review saying that I was rude because I wouldn't go out there for nothing and have a look at the job. So I've explained to so many people when they ring me up about this. I said, look, it's the same sort of thing. Some people actually do get it. Some people say, no, I understand the situation you're under. And a lot of people, they still can't get their head around why I would potentially spend half a day driving out there, looking at the job, typing it all up for nothing. If you're a homeowner and you own the house, the quotation's free, it's not a problem. But yeah, I've probably had about 5 calls already this week for that. So I've tried explaining it to certain people who don't understand. It's like if you was looking to buy a car and you rang up a car mechanic, a random car mechanic, and said to him, excuse me mate, wouldn't be able to do me a favour, come and have a little look at a car that I'm potentially going to buy over in, let's say, Surrey for example. Would you come over there for nothing, have a little look at it, and then if I buy it, and then I might buy it, but would you be able to come and check it out? It's the same sort of thing. It's literally driving me insane explaining to these people that there's a £250 plus VAT fee. It's literally, honestly, it's one after the other. It could be, I had 2 phone calls for it yesterday. Luckily enough, the guy was understanding it. Like I say, some people get it, some people don't. But yeah, just thought, do a lot of other tradesmen get this? At the end of the day, it's still like paying for you're asking me to, it's like a survey, you're asking for a free survey. I'm not prepared to drive here, there and everywhere, because like I say, most time, to be fair, I've done one job once over the last 14 years and I'm looking to do his house again. One of my customers, we've done that for him, charged him £250 plus VAT. I gave him a full survey of the whole building. He bought the house, we've done the work, and then I refunded him the money when we'd done the work. Funny enough, he's moved from that house now. That's lucky today. He actually bought the house in Brixton, done the work, everything was good, and now he's actually moved from there and he's bought a place over in Clapham. I had a look at that a couple of weeks ago, and he's booked us back in to do that house again in the new year. So yeah, I just thought I'd put it out there, see if everyone else, any other tradesman gets that, and if so, how do you deal with, do you do it for nothing, or do you charge a fee as well? There's a lot of people now charge for their quotations to go out and do a quote, something I'm happy not to charge for. I'm always flying about here, there and everywhere, dropping materials off and stuff, so my quotes are always free anyway. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you get the same situation as that.